I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. Hi, guys.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I mean, you got a problem with me? So I guess you want me to come out here every morning.
Serious, Shannon?
Oh, so we got a little reaction from yesterday.
I mean, I'm happy.
Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Jenny, you goaded me in the last 30 seconds of the show to take in a bet. He gave me 7.5 last night. I told you I don't love it, but I said, you know what? I got to take one for the team. It's a sympathy bet. I finally said, he's 34 cases down. Let's make it 33. Way to go. Congratulations.
You're feeling good?
Yeah.
You're very good.
You know, it happens. You know, he got it in the last
About to get another
second.
case, too.
We'll see if you can...
On this old Bucks Toronto shit.
Oh, are we? Okay, let's see about that.
We'll talk about that. We have a lot to get to on today's show. Is Steph Curry the most valuable Warrior? And was last night a disaster for Knicks fans? But we will start in New Orleans. The highly anticipated NBA draft lottery went down last night, and it definitely did not go as expected. The Pelicans landed the #1 pick after having a 6% chance, and everyone on the planet thinks they will choose Zion Williamson. Pelicans were followed up by the Grizzlies, the very disappointed Knicks, and the Lakers, who moved up big time to get the 4th pick. Now the attention goes to Anthony Davis's future in New Orleans. The Athletic reports that despite the Pelicans getting the 1st pick, AD still wants to be traded. So, Shannon, should AD now think about staying in New Orleans?
Absolutely not. And if you saw the reaction on Zion Williamson's face, he doesn't want to be in New Orleans either. Skip, look, it's a foregone conclusion. AD will be dealt. There's too much damage that has been done. He's made it abundantly clear that he doesn't want to be there. The fans, I don't think, want him to be there. There's too much have to be mended in order for him to return. I think them getting the #1 pick overall makes it even easier now because they feel now they have another Anthony Davis in waiting. We have a superstar. So it makes it a lot easier for them to trade AD. And he wants to be, he's made it, he's like, I'm a legacy guy. The money is unimportant, Skip. He goes somewhere else. He's basically leaving $60, $70 million on the table. A 5-year deal worth about $240 versus a 4-year deal worth about $190.
Okay.
So that's 60, 70 million bucks that he's going to leave on the table.
Yep.
He's willing to do that. He's like, I don't have time for Zion to develop in order for me to get to where I want to be. AD, I think, is 26. It normally takes about 3 years for these guys. If Zion is what you think, and many believe he is, it's going to take him about 3 years. AD will be 29. AD says, I want to go play with an old 35-year-old guy that's going to be 35 in December.
The old man?
You know what? Call it what you want to. He said, but he proven. I know what he's going to give me on a nightly basis.
Do you? Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Full groin?
He been giving it to you. He's just been giving you these numbers for 16 years.
Yeah.
Set your watch by it. 27, 8, and 8.
You're 17, you're 18.
Whatever, Skip Bayless. Look, AD doesn't want to be there. I knew nothing was going to change. Now, I wish it could, because it could have been a lot easier for us had we got the #1 overall pick, and then I know the Pelicans would have wanted to do business with us, but we didn't. We got an 4th pick. Might get another one because we might shuffle some players, and we got some nice pieces on the table for them now, Skip. So I believe they're going to do a deal with us when it's all said and done.
Really?
But AD is exiting stage
Exiting.
now.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. So let me get this real straight here. So you're telling me that Anthony Davis will sit back today or tomorrow as it all sinks in, and he'll say, yeah, I still want out. I want to leave $70 million on the table in New Orleans to leave to play with an aging superstar for an organization run by Jeannie Buss and Linda Rambus, this sitcom of a snake pit that's going on with the Lakers, this comical mismanagement that's going on with what's left of the Lakers. I want to subject myself to that. And by the way, they would have to trade all their young key parts.
No, not all of them.
I don't know.
We got draft picks.
Oh.
We got the 4th pick in the draft.
Yeah.
You heard the rumblings. They might be willing to move Lonzo Ball for 7. So you trying to tell me 4, 7, and a young player?
Okay, but remember, we got the leverage, as in New Orleans got all the leverage, because you have made it clear you are desperate to get Anthony Davis next year in Los Angeles.
Well, you guess what, Skip? You can keep him.
Okay.
And guess what happens? He walks out your building and you get nothing.
Okay, well, guess what? What if he walks back in our building and he says, interesting, I can now play with the newest, greatest sensation to hit this league since what? Michael Jordan? Nothing's hit this league like this kid since Michael Jeffrey Jordan did.
This isn't an and one tour.
Okay.
So all these highlight dunks and all that other stuff, it doesn't get me closer to winning the title.
All right. We have never seen a wrecking ball like Zion Williamson at whatever he is, 6'7", 285 pounds of supreme athletic ability and supreme explosion and supreme contagious energy that will infect all of his teammates, rub off on a nightly basis, and lift that franchise. And if we could we see that room last night when the news hit?
Yes.
The marketing team, the sales and marketing team for the New Orleans Pelicans. Look at that. Okay, see that right there?
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen on a nightly basis inside Smoothie King Arena next year. It's going to be Mardi Gras every night in New Orleans. Every night will be Fat Tuesday night in that building.
And guess
you watch.
And guess who had the exact opposite reaction of that? Zion Williamson and his team. The exact opposite reaction of that.
Okay, what did Zion say on ESPN last night? No, I've never been to New Orleans. Let him take one little weekend trip to Bourbon Street and see how he likes it.
It's a great place. Look, I love New Orleans. The beignets and the food is delicioso. But I ain't trying to build my career there.
Okay. What have we said for years about the Mercedes Superdome?
Yes.
What have we said about Saints games? Loudest, craziest crowd in the National Football League. For years and years, it has been ranked as the #1 home field advantage in the National Football League. Am I right about that?
Great place.
Okay. So why couldn't that be reinvented inside Smoothie King thanks to Zion? You don't think he's going to bring it every single night?
Hold on. There's a difference between having a fan base that cheering you because you have a player that's entertaining and winning a championship.
Yep.
Anthony Davis is trying to win a championship. How does him dunking the basketball gets me close to winning a championship? What is he Magic Johnson? Because you told me yesterday he wasn't Magic. Magic led a team to a title, but you remember Kareem was the MVP Magic's rookie year.
What do I love about this kid? He's got no huge diva ego. He was a point guard in high school who then sprouted up into that wrecking ball that he is now. He is unselfish to a fault. He will share it, and he knows how to pass it. He made some fast break passes, dropped some dimes last year where I said he did that at that size. And again, the explosion will translate immediately. He's got a man body that will translate to the NBA immediately.
How does that get Anthony Davis closer to winning a title?
Because he'll blend right in with Anthony Davis. And by the way, there's another player named Julius Randle there who's got a whole lot of Zion.
Exactly.
In his game, and he could decline his 9.1 option. Okay, if he does, then he goes on the free agent market, and God bless him, he'll probably get a lot more.
Yes.
Okay, so all of a sudden, if they renounce Solomon Hill, that opens up a slot of at least $24 million that if you mixed and match, because you've got a shrewd operator now running the franchise in David Griffin, you could have 24 to 30 million that you could spend for, I don't know, could you squeeze in a Jimmy Butler, or could you just go get Kemba? Could you add Kemba to the mix?
You got Drew Holiday.
Okay. Drew Holiday is a shooting guard. He's not the point guard. Okay?
That's what Kemba is.
Okay, well, how about two of them? I don't know how you get the exact point guard because I'm not sure he's available on the free agent market.
Well, maybe you go.
Would Kyrie
Rondo
go there?
Rondo
might go
Rondo.
there. Well, he helped them.
Right.
He helped them sweep the Trailblazers a year ago, right?
So I think that would probably be a better point guard situation than, say, Kemba. Because a lot of these point guards, they're masquerading at point.
But whatever. All of a sudden, you'd start having a force in the Western Conference if you had AD and Zion and you add another star.
Because you know what? I see.
I'm not doing it. You add another star, and you've got an all-star in Drew Holiday.
I see what
Wait a second. You're saying, wait a second.
I see what you're doing.
If KD does leave Golden State, then all of a sudden, is New Orleans a contender? Yes.
Yes,
New Orleans is a contender.
Skip Bayless.
And AD's saying, why would I leave this? And he's plus $70 million. He gets to stay, quote unquote, home for $70 million.
I thought you told me money can't buy happiness.
It would be much more exciting at Smoothie King than it will be at Staples.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I see what you're trying to do, Skip Bayless.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just spitting facts back.
Once you started talking, it became abundantly clear to me. It became crystal clear to me. You don't want AD in L.A. because the thought of LeBron James winning another title
I just don't think AD's all that. I think AD needs Zion.
But then, wait, if he's not all that, why you want him to stay with Zion?
Well,
he's not all that. Let him go to the Lakers.
Okay, well, I think Zion would emerge as the star of the Pelicans
Stop it,
with
Skip.
AD.
Stop it.
I do.
See, Skip, why you do that?
Well,
you were doing so good.
No, I was doing great.
No, but then you ruined it.
Okay, let's do the flip side of what you want to see happen. So if you're David Griffin and you sit back and say they are begging for Anthony Davis, and let's just do the hypothetical that he does still want out, which I am not sold on at all.
Sold.
I am not sold.
I'm 100% sold.
So David Griffin says, okay, thank you very much. I'll take Lonzo because I need a point guard.
No.
And I'll take, huh? We'll take him. We'll take him.
Lonzo, the fourth pick.
Yeah. Okay, wait a second. We want Kuzma, we want Brandon Ingram, and we want the fourth pick.
Kick rocks.
Okay? Kick rocks. You want Anthony Davis. You want him so badly you can taste it over there.
First of all, here's the thing, Skip. The market is dwindling. Because here's the thing. Why would I sign Anthony Davis when I know he's going to walk at the end of the year? I've given up all this, and he's signed. So if you trade him somewhere else other than the Lakers, Boston, how appealing is Boston if Kyrie dips?
Okay.
Is that appealing?
Okay.
So you